Good afternoon from London. It's a clear Friday afternoon here in London, and hello to all dear comrades, friends, and supporters from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, an official delegate of KFA for the UK, and of course, the owner of this very self-same channel, Sangam 007, the militant voice of Sangam and Juche in the UK, defending people's career with no ifs or buts, and probably the only pro-DPRK YouTube channel in the UK. And today is an important keynote anniversary because it was on this day, that's the 25th of April 1932, that the Korean People's Revolutionary Army, the predecessor and the guerrilla-based force, was actually formed. And this is a very significant day. In fact, the Korean People's Army has two foundation dates: the 8th of February, when it was founded as a regular revolutionary armed force, and April 25th, when it was founded as a guerrilla army. "93 years ago today, 25th of April, in the deep forests of Manchuria, President Kim Il-sung founded the Korean People's Revolutionary Army, the forerunner of today's Korean People's Army. In those days, it was known as the Anti-Japanese People's Guerrilla Army, or AJPGA for short, but in March 1934, it became the Korean People's Revolutionary Army. In his speech to the ceremony for founding the AJPGA, President Kim Il-sung said, "The AJPGA is made up of the workers, peasants, and young patriots who oppose the Japanese imperialists and their stooges and love their country and people. It is a revolutionary armed force which will dedicate itself to protecting the interests of the people. The aim and mission of the People's Guerrilla Army is to overthrow the colonial rule of Japanese imperialism in Korea and bring national independence and social emancipation to the Korean people." This was an important clarification of the fundamental nature, role, and mission of the anti-Japanese People's Guerrilla Army. It was an army of the workers, peasants, and patriotic young people dedicated to achieving independence and also for the liberation of the working people from capitalist oppression and exploitation, under the command of the great leader, Comrade Kim Il-sung, an ever-victorious iron-willed brilliant commander. The guerrillas of the Korean People's Revolutionary Army fought in the spirit of self-reliance against not only the oppression of the dark colonialism of the Japanese imperialists, but also against the exploitation and oppression by capitalists and landlords. It was a true army of the people and an army for the people. President Kim Il-sung once said, "As fish cannot live without water, so guerrillas cannot live without the people." End of quotation. President Kim Il-sung strictly forbade the anti-Japanese guerrilla fighters of the Korean People's Revolutionary Army from violating the interests of the people, even in the slightest. Once some guerrillas came back to the guerrilla base with an ox that villagers had donated to the Korean People's Revolutionary Army. Although life was not easy for the guerrillas and they were short of food and provision, President Kim Il-sung actually ordered the guerrillas to return the ox to its owners, as without the ox, their lives may have become hard and inconvenient. After liberation from Japanese colonial rule in 1945, the Korean People's Revolutionary Army, a guerrilla-based force, was transformed into the Korean People's Army, KPA, a standing irregular revolutionary armed force. KPA completely inherited the traditions and ideas of the Korean People's Revolutionary Army and carried them forward. The KPA was and is an anti-imperialist revolutionary army defending the socialist gains of the Korean people. President Kim Il-sung declared, and I quote, "To strengthen the people's army, therefore it is necessary, first of all, to thoroughly equip all soldiers with the revolutionary spirit of our party so it becomes a genuine army of the revolution, of the party and the working class. It is important for you to ensure military training and build up defences, but most important of all is the intensification of political work among soldiers." End of quotation. By the way, that is from a speech that was given on the 8th of February 1963. Later, Comrade Kim Jong-il, the successor to President Kim Il-sung, stated, "Our rifle is the rifle of class, the rifle of revolution, and it is the most important weapon for anti-imperialist class struggle." And respected Comrade Kim Jong-un said, and I quote, "The Korean People's Army is the army of our party, which was born and built up in the embrace of the party. The source of its mightiness lies in the party's revolutionary ideas and leadership." The KPA, upholding the slogan of rifle in one hand and hammer and sickle in the other, as well as the spirit of army-based people unity and the fine traditions of the Korean People's Army, not only defends the independence of the proud socialist country of Juche, but takes part in socialist construction. The Ambyon power station, which was constructed in the 1980s, and also the West Sea Barrage that was constructed in the 1980s, is a proud creation of the hard work and sacrifice of the soldier constructors of the KPA. In recent years, the KPA has assisted in the building of many of the new streets in Pyongyang, which are capturing the world's attention. It should never be forgotten that when the DPRK faced an emergency situation in the spring and early summer of 2022, caused by the deliberate infiltration of a malignant virus from South Korea, it was the medics of the Korean People's Army who saved the day and took care of the people. The KPA is truly a people's army, which exists only for the people and serves them. April 25th, 1932 was a day that saw the birth of a truly revolutionary armed force, an armed force of the people and for the people. Glory to the 93rd anniversary of the foundation of the Korean People's Army. Long live the Korean People's Army. Long live the Great Workers' Party of Korea. Long live respected Marshal Kim Jong-un. Long live the great Juche idea. Long live self-reliance. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit the subscribe button, give us a like if you're not already a subscriber, and share this video as widely as possible. We need support in our work of defending people's career with no ifs or buts. And the best way to give support is to participate in our events, both online and in real life. We've got film night coming up soon, and I'm going to be up in Liverpool on the 10th of May at the Merseyside Marx's Book Fair, no less. And you can also find publications defending people's career and its reality on our lulu.com author spots. There'll be a link in the description, and you can also donate money to us. Anyway, I wish everybody a very good day and hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye.